going to the markets, but I've actually decided that I'm not going today. There's 0 to 3 mil of rain, which will probably turn out to be nothing. Although last week there was supposed to be 0 to 2 and then it poured. But my thought process is I have 6 customs and a custom pair of shorts to make this week. That's almost a whole week of work. Luckily I have them planned out, so I will have extra time. But whatever I sell this week would just end up taking up all of my extra time that I need to be doing scrap corsets for Fitzroy and stuff. If it was going to be sunny, I would go today because whatever. But yeah, that just tipped me over the edge of being like, no, I'm not going today. This lighting's really harsh. So I'm going to work now, and then I'm going to go to yoga at 8 a.m. because I love that class, and then I'll come home, walk to the post office because I have a package to ship out, and then go back to work later on. I have a tea and a oat banana muffin that mum made for me. And then, yeah, after yoga and stuff, I can come back home, have a coffee and make lunch and everything because I wasn't planning to go to work, so I didn't have lunch or anything made. And I wasn't going to make it this morning at 4 a.m. because I'll wake my brother up. But that's the day. I was supposed to have a buyer come to pick a corset up at the market and drop money off, but I've given her my shed address because it's on the way to Yamundi anyway from Brisbane, which is where she's coming from. So we'll see if she comes, but otherwise I can just ship it to her. But yeah, that's my day. I think it just makes more sense. I can get at least one custom order done today, which will be a $300 order. And then next week I can work on the order with 3 corsets and a pair of shorts. And that should get done within the first couple of days of next week. But also, I'm not working on Monday because on Monday I'm spending the day with mum. So I'll probably only be able to work Monday afternoon. So that's kind of a whole other day that would get written off next week. So I don't know. I think it just works out better. I do feel guilty about not going to the markets. And I had to pay $80 for my market stall, which I'm not going to be going to, obviously. But there's so many other ways that I should be spending my time right now that I believe will be more beneficial than the markets. Because even if I had the best day ever at the markets today, I would honestly be I would actually be disappointed. You know what I mean? Because then my restocks would literally take me weeks to catch up on, and I just don't have weeks at the moment. There is 29 days until I go to Fitzroy. So the fact that I would prefer to sell nothing at the markets right now than sell a lot really says everything it needs to say, I think. So I think I've made the right decision. I just always feel guilty when I'm taking days off the markets because it feels like I'm losing money, even though I don't know how much I would have made today. It could have literally been nothing. It wouldn't be nothing. I never make nothing, but you know what I mean. It could be next to nothing, or it could be a lot. And if it's anything more than I sold last week, that would be too much at the moment, and last week wasn't even a good week. It was only 4 corsets and 4 shorts. So anyway, I'm rambling because I feel bad about taking the market off, but I'm just trying to reassure myself that it's the best idea. It is. But mum was going to come and do my market for a couple hours today, but she wasn't going to get there until 9:30, and usually that probably means around 10, which would only give me like 2.5 hours to go and do stuff whilst mum's at the markets, which isn't really worthwhile. Anyway, I'm gonna head off now. Okay, I'm at work. I've just unpacked my car. I'm going to unpack my boxes and then do some work. Haven't updated you. So I was at work this morning from about 5:30 till 7:20. Greta called me, which was nice, so I spoke to Greta for like 20 minutes. I unpacked the car, which was really good. And then I started making a pair of shorts. I also sent through a final version of 2 drafts for one of the custom buyers next week. Well, actually, I'll probably try and get those on this weekend. But now I'm just at the gym waiting for my mum. I think I've just seen her car, and we're going to go in and do yoga. She's trying out Fernwood because I think mum wants to start here. So, yay! We're doing my just regular yoga class, which is my favorite class, which I can't usually do because it's a Saturday. And it's just started raining, which is amazing because now I feel really good about not being at the markets. Okay, it is 9:30. I finished at yoga and then mum signed up at Fernwood. So mum signed up at Fernwood and I cancelled my membership. So I've got like 2 or 3 weeks where I can still come to the gym. But I have cancelled it, which is really sad. I've been here for years and I'll definitely be back. It's just not really working for me right now with what I'm doing and everything like that. So that's sad, but I think I have 2 payments left and then my membership will be ended, but that's fine. I'm going to go home now. I think I'll go for my walk. It looks like it's gonna rain. I'll check the weather. I might have to put my like rain jacket on and stuff like that and just go for a trot, get it out of the way. And then I'm gonna make my lunch to take back to work, make a coffee, probably make a snack or something as well. I'm not sure what, maybe chia seed pudding or something because I don't really have any snacks at the moment. I don't have any almonds or anything. I have a banana at work, but I'm gonna be hungry. And then I think I'm just gonna work until as late as possible today. I also need to meal prep, so whether I do that today or tomorrow, we'll figure that out. I'm gonna make stir fry and something else I think for lunches and dinners this week, but I have a lot of stuff. I have cauliflower, cabbage, broccoli, carrot, beans, green beans, potatoes, so we'll figure it out. But yeah, that's my day, and I'll update you, I guess, later on. It is 11:35 and I'm heading back to work. It took me a lot longer to get ready and stuff just then than I thought it would. I have actually edited one. I have actually edited one of my YouTube videos and I was supposed to upload it, but I completely forgot. So I'll do that. I'll let it upload whilst I'm on my way to work. That actually works quite well. But I had to, for my lunch today, I made just a little just a little mishmash of things. I don't even know if that's the right, whatever the fuck. Anyways, I had brown rice left over. I had a potato cut up, like half a potato cut up, left over from yesterday. I have cherry tomatoes. I had tuna, feta, red pickled onion, olives, Kewpie mayo and sriracha. And so I just made like a bowl with like all of that stuff. But I had to air fry the potato. And so I put it in for 10 minutes, took it out, mixed it, and then put it back in for the next 10 minutes, but I think I accidentally pressed pause. So in the meantime, I went and edited the YouTube video, came back and the potato was still raw. And I was like, you're fucking joking. So I had to redo that. I also made a coffee, but I drank it at home. I was going to bring it back to work, but then I just ended up drinking it whilst everything else was going on. It was such a good coffee. I'm using up the rest of George's milk, which is full cream. I need to go back to full cream. The skim milk, it tastes the same, except when you froth it, it's nowhere near as good. And I can't be doing that because I really enjoy hot coffees with a nice froth on the top, and the skim milk gets really airy. I'm not sure if it's something I'm doing, but that's just what I've noticed. I also made, well, I wanted to do like overnight oats as a snack this afternoon. But obviously I wanted to make it now. So what I did was put oats, chia seeds and milk in my jar, put it in the microwave for like a minute, 30 seconds to a minute or something. And then I put a little bit of almond butter and pepita seeds on top. And that's really good. So I've got that for this afternoon. When I start to get tired, I'll eat that, which is nice because I'm hoping I'll be at work for a while. I also have a banana at work, so I could put that on top and it would be really good. But yeah, I'm gonna head off to work now. Well, back to work. It feels weird that I've been at work today already. But yeah. Oh, I've drunk 1 liter of water, so I have 3 left to drink. But that should be fine. I'm just about to leave work. I think it's like, it's 5:05. but this is what I did today. First we have this corset, which is super cute, and then we have the matching shorts, which adorable, love. And then I made this George Russell top, which is super cool. It's like got different blues in it and stuff. But yeah, I'm going to head home. I've drunk 3 liters of water, so I have 1 left to drink. I've done my 2 workouts. I still need to read my pages and edit a video. But then other than that, I'm done. I'm going to Aldi on the way home because I need to meal prep this afternoon. And then I have 4 tapestry corsets at home that I can start if I have time, but with meal prep and stuff, I'm not sure I will. Tomorrow I'll get my last corset of that order done, which was 3 corsets and a pair of shorts. I did 2 of the corsets and the pair of shorts today. So I've got 1 of them left, and then I have 2 other customs that are already prepped, which I can start, and 1 custom at home that needs to be washed. The fabric I still need to wash and stuff. And then I can do scrap corsets for the rest of the week since I took the market off today, but I'm so glad I did that because I'm so ahead of where I would have been. And it feels great, so. And it's been really shit weather today, like just on and off, like sprinkles and showers. It's just not been great, so thank God that I didn't go to the market today. I just had to duck in at home to get a shopping bag, but now I'm off. It is 5:25. I'm heading to Aldi now. Hopefully I'll only have to stop at Aldi. I've just got to get like mince, noodles, some other things like nuts and that kind of thing. So I should be fine. Fingers crossed. Grocery haul. I got bananas, 2 things of mixed nuts, because I go through them so quickly. Apples. I got some sliced mushrooms for my stir fry that I'm making tonight. I got pork mince for my Asian cabbage mince I'm going to make tomorrow. I got stir fried chicken for my stir fry. It was a couple dollars more than getting chicken that I would have to cut up, and I just can't be bothered today, so I went for the pre-cut one. I got 3 packs of these Hokkien. These noodles, there's 2 in each pack, and it was like $1.50 for them. They're pretty good. We were having them in where was I? New Zealand, when I was with Greta. We were having these, and they're just easy. They didn't have much other choice, to be honest, so those were good. And then I got these sweet potatoes. Delicious. And that's going to be for the base of my cabbage mince and stuff, because I was thinking, like, what do I have with my cabbage mince? So I'm deciding that potato is a good option. And that is all. I'm going to shower, and then I'm going to make stir fry for dinner.